A look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me, Craig Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard.
Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81, with Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Randall, a screen on Brunson. Cobb kicks to Randall. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hart against Gobert. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. 5 on the clock. Brunson with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. Brunson's got 5.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. McDaniels outside. Gobert with the screen on Brunson. The drive by MP. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. And another three for Minnesota.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Gobert against Towns. Gobert with the block.
As intimidating a defensive presence as there is, Gobert could write a book on rim protection.
MP against Brunson. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Bridges.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's MP, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP feature in his game.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 9 points.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Now, Khan. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. And it's Randall, top of the key. A 3. MP again. He has 7.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Over Gobert. Towns, no luck.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Randall passes to Cobb. It's rebounded by New York. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Anunoby finds Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Out to Bridges. Towns for 3.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in. Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
MP deciding where to go with it. There's McDaniels. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And they call an illegal screen here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Minnesota. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Randall with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Anunoby outside. To the middle. Towns down low. Defended by Gobert. And Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop it.
Over to the left wing. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Out to Edwards. A 3 from MP. And the 3 ball is good. Cobb's got 10.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Randall. Hart, that's good.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Here's Cobb. 10 points for him. Outside Edwards. Down low. Here's Randall. Some solid defense from Hart.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Anunoby, no good. Minnesota leading by 9. Pass to Cobb. Outside Edwards. Here's Randall. MP way outside. Offline with his 3. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
From 8. Out to Edwards. Back to MP. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Big group substitution now. And so, MP will bring it up for Minnesota. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Miles McBride out there with Brogdon. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Robinson in its center. Knicks trail by 9. Clarkson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. The runner. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Now, here's MP. Pass to Ingles, just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's a high IQ play by MP. He felt the shot clock winding down and got the shot off.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He contributed 42 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. A statement game from him where he took his play to the next level. What's he have in store for us tonight, guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Back to Ingles. Pass to Shannon. A 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Towns missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Reed with a screen on Brogdon. MP kicks to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. Knicks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Robinson passes to Towns. Back to McBride. Shoots over DiVincenzo. McBride's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 10. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo gets the screen from Kyle. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Brogdon with it. Now defended by MP. Outside to Brogdon. Towns for 3. New York missing again.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Pass to Shannon. MP outside. Now here's DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Defended by Towns. Can they get it? And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Reed's got his second bucket.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. MP is number 1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Brogdon finds Brunson. Shoots it up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. A 12-point game. This time they met in New York.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Runs in the pass to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And it's Bridges in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. To the inside. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's MP. He's got 15. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Inside. It's tipped. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
How about Towns? Rumbling down that court, completing the break.
Back to MP. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Timberwolves passing it around. They could use a bucket. Here's Randall. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of intelligent and handsome broadcasters.
And they lived in a luxurious studio and traded wisdom about the future of the NBA's best.
But one day, the grandest of them all had a proclamation. Get the ball to thy paint.
These types of stories, they tend to have predictable endings, don't they? And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Timberwolves.
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now Here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, shall we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
Timberwolves leading by 5. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Cobb in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
Brunson scanning the floor. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels dishes to MP. Back to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize off these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Edwards. And rejection by McDaniel.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And here is MP. He's got 15. McDaniels passes to MP. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Pass to Towns. They can't stop the run with that one. Minnesota leading by 12. MP passes to Gobert. Back to MP. And here's Edwards. MP, that's for 2. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Hart outside. Pass to Bridges. Off target from three-point range.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
MP going to work inside.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Hart outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cobb. Cobb's got 4 rebounds in this game.
they have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut, guys.
Thank you, Allie. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 16 points.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Bob with it. 17 points in the game. Randall passes to Gobert. That shot missing. Towns with the defensive effort. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. Brunson, good.
Man, he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. To the inside, here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Brunson, no good.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
MP finishes inside.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fit.
Randall passes to Edwards. Back to Randall. Randall is doubled. Here's Gobert. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 13. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson. 17 points in the game. Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Pass to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 14 points for Jaden McDaniel. Now here's Brunson. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. High post try. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hard against MP. Randall is screen on Hart. Randall outside. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Brunson against MP. McDaniels right side. Back to MP. They get it again. Another shot. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that's a little
little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way. Minnesota leading by 18. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Robinson is out there with Towns. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Clarkson in at the 3-slot. Back to MP. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Here's McBride. Pocket 6. New York needs to get off a shot. DiVincenzo passes to Ingles. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Left side, Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to town. 8 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but Clarkson makes enough to keep you honest.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingles. Timberwolves passing it around. Dillingham, no good. Knicks trail by 17. Brogdon scanning the floor. Shoots over Cobb. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Reed with a screen for Cobb. Pass to Reed. Makes it off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Robinson, that's good.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Brogdon against MP. Pass to Ingles. 3-pointer. The Knicks pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Clarkson kicks to Towns. Back to Clarkson. Now McBride. No good from outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Dillingham, no good.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Robinson kicks to Brogdon. Over MP. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Clarkson passes to Brogdon. Shoots over Cobb. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is MP. Reed with a screen on Brogdon. MP kicks to Reed. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Cobb's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Miller comes in for Joe Ingles, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dillingham. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Timberwolves leading by 20. DiVincenzo passes to Cobb. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had two guys who shot the ball well from three and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
He gets that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Robinson a screen on Miller. Towns for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got 23.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from three in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Pass to Reed. MP against Brunson. Here's MP. Reed on the foul. Reed's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Clarkson outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Brunson up top. Edwards defending. Brunson adds a two-pointer. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. And here is MP. Looking to get back on track here. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Clarkson. Inside, here's Brunson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brunson's got 19 points.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
Minnesota leading by 17. Out with it. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Yep, that one goes in there. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
For three, Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Clarkson for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside Edwards. It's good.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Here's Towns. Brunson fires. And the 3 misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now Edwards. 5 to shoot, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Brunson against MP. Towns outside. Crane from outside.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room from deep.
The drive by MP. The three goes down.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Towns against Gobert. 7-foot shot. Gobert there for the rebound. Minnesota leading by 16. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Kick by Bridges. Hard against Randall. Here's Anunoby. Can't get the three. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. Now Randall shoots the three. Towns with the rebound. Now Hart. Now Anunoby. Brunson. And there's the three. Now Khan. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.